The beat of history is already alive inside the Kansas African American Museum, where hands-on learning, culture, and community come together.
The vision of the new facility is to create a cultural hub that we believe will be very much so a destination location for this region. And our goal is not only to attract folks, but to allow them to experience an immersive experience.
That vision is taking physical shape. A 60-year-old building that used to be the Sunflower Bank in downtown Wichita is being transformed into a state-of-the-art 22,000 square foot cultural center.
Our goal is to be able to capture that history and that story and to be able to retell it in a way that's accurate and to be able to really gather around that. And so our new facility, our goal is to make sure that the Kansas African American Museum and our cultural center allows a platform for throughout the state of Kansas for folks to tell those stories.
Outside, the mission is written on the walls. Tell the story. The stories that haven't been told.
There were so many stories, you know, when we talk about Water Street and the Old West End, about the businesses, the churches, St. Paul and Calvary Baptist here for 147 years, Calvary Baptist 150 years.
For years, space in the existing museum has limited how much of that history can be shared.
Dr. Samela Lewis, who was really she is the soul behind our original collection in terms that was donated to Start Africa to Kansas, and she donated those artifacts from 1998 until 2006. And so what we're really proud of is that the pieces that she's donated to us, some of them that we don't have on display today, that we'll be able to provide those to the public.
The space will span 3 floors.
The first floor has an abundance of glass, which is kind of unique to a museum space. It's very, very important to us that we have an exhibit in honor of DACA. We know that from a standpoint of being able to display a lot of the literature and a lot of the paperwork and the photos and the art that we have, utilizing the second floor to be able to do that. And then the third floor, our innovation classroom space.
The new museum will feature permanent and traveling exhibits highlighting more than 3,000 artifacts and African American history in Kansas.
Ultimately be able to partner with other museums throughout the country and tell the African American experience from a different lens.
Accessibility is a priority with elevators and climate-controlled vaults for artifacts, none of which are in the current museum.
Really, really important to be able to get, and obviously naturally, larger exhibits to the second and third floor, critical to our success.
Construction is expected to wrap up in 2027 with the museum opening to the public in 2028.
What our goal would be to be able to not only to grow tourism in the Wichita area, to be able to make Wichita a destination location. We want to create an opportunity when people walk into a museum, they say, wow, that's really done well.
Until then, the beat inside the current museum continues, reminding visitors that these stories are still being told.